You good? Cool. Off they go. Congo's having a food binge. That's fine. Alright. Save all that. And what I might do is I might start fleshing out the shape of these other hospitals. I know that they're building those. I don't really want them to have to build the hospitals, but I do want to get that laid out soon. And it is a bitch to try to do this shit. Let's see. It is 1, 2, 3. It's 4th notch down. So 1, 2, 3. That would be there. Taking it down across there. I can't quite do this one perfectly. Should be that one. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4th. That one. And it should be the same from the other one. I could pretty much just line these up, actually. That's a good thing with them. Except for the sideways. That's the harder part. It should be same principle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be same principle across. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to there. Alright, this one's going to be a lot harder because obviously. Let's see. Let's grab cancel. Get that. I'll get me some cancel there. And I think it's that one. Let's find out. No, it's this one. Alright. Rid of you. So it's basically like 2 out from the edge. Like there is where it is. So there and there. Alright. We've got some shape. It's not perfect, but it's something. Give me a bit of a layout. Say don't allow that. Not quite perfect, but I'll tell you what, if it's close, if it's right about it, making the other ones a lot easier because then I only have to, I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So if I grab this, and if I run this over here, and I do that, and I do this with this one as well, I'll show you how much easier this becomes over time. So those two are like that. Who's a medical emergency? Gimme and Y. Infection in a right leg is extreme. Who have I got here that's the best medical? You're basically glowing tofu. I'm gonna need you. You're actually not that far away. I'm gonna say, can you go and work on her? Prioritize feeding? No. I guess Franklin's feeding her. I will save here, and worst case scenario is I'll have to roll back and amputate her leg. Have I got a tentative save for this? I do. So if I think for some reason that I'm going to save over a save that like allows me to save somebody, I'll make a tentative save because it's not in the same kind of line as the rest. Now back to this shit. Speaking of lines. So what I want to do is take it over to here. And the hardest part will be like lining up the top part for this, but it'll make it a lot easier to take it down. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I keep it on that line, I could do this. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have probably brought this up from the bottom side, honestly. But yeah, this is how you can make something a little bit easier. Sure, that was actually right, so I'm not mad about that. So I want it to be that. All the way around. That one. It's like, oh, why did you do extra? Anyway. So up through center bits and through there. And again, the cost is having an insulting spree because, of course, and something died from rotting, but I'm not sure what because I can't see it, which is always interesting. So there's a part of like my interface with streaming that I like legitimately cannot actually see what is what's covered. Well, mate, can you work on that? The way we have this like second layer actually like sealed off. Because then once I've got that, like that one's sealed on the second line, this one needs to be allowed. Labia might be able to work on that. And this one needs to be allowed. Crab could work on that maybe, yeah. And I don't know why that one's not allowed. I guess somebody died and I had to roll back before. Armadillo's running off there. Let's see, somebody that's awake. You are for some reason stuck at attention, so bring you down. All right, that should help. That once these little bits extra are sealed off, these other walls will count as like actually sealed walls, which will be nice. But yeah, I do want this one to get built sometime. This one down here though, I kind of don't, but I don't want it to like pick up other shit. Specifically that. But I do still want, if they have slate, I want them to still work on it. If I can zoom in enough. And say don't allow that. The majority of it. They worked on a little bit. I left them alone for too long. And up here, they can work on this one. I'll end up with hopefully 2 hospitals. I kind of wanted them on opposite sides of the map. Have good like equipment and stuff, but you can't always win with that. Let's see. A normal table, let's get rid of that. I have got a second TV sitting here. Let's see, can I install this? I guess because, well, we don't quite have power coming from this yet, but if I was to turn that way, would you be able to reach from there? Yes, you can, but that's too far. I need you to click onto the top side. There. Up that way, maybe? I could face it this way, maybe? Colonist needs treatment. I can guess who. I'm just going to put the second TV there. Kimmy? Wow, I was not expecting that. Why, Kimmy? Literally, you just walked outside. Where is somebody? You're going that way. Yeah, go rescue. How's Val doing? They're doing alright. Green's got fibrous mechanites. You have an infection. Why are you out of bed? Like, I feel like she's trying to die. She could be. I have beaten her up a substantial amount in this map. Alright. I've also got all this stuff to harvest as well. I know that they will do it eventually, but I would like to bring some of this inside. I must admit, they have a lot of food here. And I would say it's majorly because I don't have a lot of colony here. That would probably be why. Are you okay, Kimmy? Are you going to beat the infection? Because sometimes what it wants you to do is to amputate the leg or whatever the infected limb is. And I can do that. I probably do have a peg leg perhaps laying around. I don't know. But if I don't have to, I'd prefer not to, remove that. Beating fire out. I'll tell you what, this is probably more important. I don't know where the fire is. Doesn't sound like it's close enough. It's not close enough. It's not close enough to be a concern. I want some lights built. I want some electricity. They've got all their extra eggs out here that were fertile that are not supposed to be in there. So I'm hoping that the ones that have been frozen, that are ruined, will eventually expire, sitting out here eventually. Some of these will be fine. Like I've got panthers and stuff. I don't think I've got any bedrolls made for them yet. That's fine. I've got various, I got thrumbos up here. Some of them are choosing to sleep inside. Now, I might spend a little bit of time getting the extra room set up with down here. Let's see, temperature, cooler. Where is the third one? There? Yeah. All right. Oh, they did actually mine it out. That is compacted machinery. I will need them to actually remove the rest of this line here. The outer wall can stay. That's perfectly fine. But, let's see, this needs to go all the way up, basically. Get a bit of extra line there. Get me a door. Now I can start allocating, extra beds. Not that. I want... Yeah, no, that. Can I get this... Oh, not there. That is not where I wanted that. Cancel that. Can I flip that to here? Yep. Cool. So I like the fact that it's got the option straight away for this. Moose is having an assaulting spree. I think I brought Moose up here. To be honest, I'm not really surprised if he's unhappy with this location because honestly, nobody is. I always wondered with RimWorld, and I have to question if anybody else has experienced this, but on every first map, on the main location, I've found that my people are probably the happiest and less bothered. every time I've ever moved them, they just constantly hate it. Like, I get it. Nobody likes moving to a new location and having to deal with, like, new things. Nobody likes that shit. But, like, fucking hell, do my people really not like it? Like, they don't like it on a completely different level. It's impressive, realistically. Yeah. But anyway. What was that? Hydrate. Thank you, Bubba. I will hydrate. I'll have some of my drink.
Cheese.
And finish my drink, actually. I don't have anything else, so I hope that, like, hydrate doesn't get redeemed again, because I, like, legitimately cannot do that anymore tonight. Also, cheese. How you doing, Bubba? How's your morning? I put that on the wrong spot that entire way down. That's fine. I'll fix that up in a hot sec. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I need another bit of this here. And I need to remove this entire line if I could just fucking get it to stop. That one's right, that one's right, that's right. These ones up here were wrong. And the sooner I fix them up, the better. I'm hoping that some of these people come up and maybe actually, like, choose a bed. Like, pick a room. I'm kind of excited for them, you know? Like, they're having that sort of chance again to, like, start a new area. And, like, have an actual room to themselves, considering, like, yeah, we had a room here. This is, like, insulting the animals out there. We had rooms here, and they weren't bad. A lot of this has been deconstructed, but some of these rooms were a little bit too small. And by comparison, like, some people got better rooms. And this place, I mean, unless somebody makes a better bed, everybody's getting the same quality of just about everything. Let me get, before I forget, these everywhere, so we have some ventilation. Otherwise, my air conditioners won't actually do squat. The other thing too is that I will eventually put heaters in here. Like, I'm not going to need heaters for much. Like, a campfire would probably actually be sufficient with this place. But yeah, I'm still going to, like, put it there for them. Give them the option to have, like, comfort in either season. The only problem is when it comes to changing the seasonal stuff, I kind of got to actually remember to change it myself, because I often forget. Moose is having an insulting spree. That's fine. I know that. Let's see. Furniture. I want some more. I don't know. Let's go with all the same. It can't hurt. What did I do? Did I put it there? Let's find out. Yes, I did. I put it next to the vents. Alright, so I will also set up some more stuff for my miners to go and do, since obviously they are usually not the same ones that have construction. I'm going to have to pause that for a second, because I'm betting it's probably Kimmy, and I can't just, like, risk that she's going to, like, rock and roll around the place. The only problem is if she does happen to die, all this stuff that I'm, like, putting into place here, I have to do again, which I'd prefer not to. However, if she happens to gain immunity to her ailment, then she's fine and everything's great. If not, this is annoying. Let's see. Rancor, not who I expected. What have you got? Muscle parasites? Food poisoning. I can understand. We do not have a sanitary kitchen on this place. Not yet, anyway. Like, we have got, like, a bit of stuff. We're getting there. Like, this isn't going to be as great as, like, that. But this is a floor that they can have at the moment that isn't a dirt floor. So it's a little bit better. If they finish this outer wall bit here, I'll work with that. Yeah, I'm really tempted to push all of this back out into here. And put my air conditioners along this wall. Which I'm going to anyway. Celamate, can I get you in here? Deconstruct that, because that needs to go. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, or possibly, sorry, 1, 2, 3 blocks to enclose this back up. I could do that. I'll tell you what, let's say, can I shrink out of here? know it's counterproductive, but if I can shrink that back out of there, and if I can put the air conditioners on here, that would really help. Because then I can completely seal this wall as a secondary line. When they build it, I can just build a solid wall. And I had thought about it. I'm like, where am I going to put air conditioners? And I didn't even think about here because this was not a space that I could see yet. And when I was trying to make this, I didn't even consider it down there. I didn't know why. I just didn't. But yeah, I am considering it now, and I think that that's a better place for it than that. I also don't have to put air conditioners on everywhere because of like what I'm doing with this place, but some spots will need it. Get rid of this extra bit here. Okay. Like I said, I could have to completely re-roll because Kimmy. I'm not sure. Let's see, how's she doing? Oh, she developed immunity. Yay. Alright, then I can save both spots. There we go. Nice. So she is fine at this point. That's really good. I do have the boards. We've got some light. Got some light, not all the light. What else can I install for them in here? What have they got? I don't have power coming in here yet. I will work on that. I've got a telescope. Hold up, where can I put that? If I got one over here, I've got the hoops thing. Let's put it in here. Let's put it there. I think they'll like that. It's not too far away. They might use it. That would increase their recreation. That will make them a little bit happier than they already are. Like if I check on stone, what's your needs like? Let's see, greedy for impressive bedrooms. So they don't have a good bedroom yet. Minor pain from something. It's dark. Slept outside. So this one doesn't have a bed yet. Body modder that hasn't got something. So they'll tantrum for that anyway. They're soaking wet because it's raining and they're outside. Disturbed sleep. They must have been in the hospital, I'm guessing, to have that. Ate without a table. That's your own problem, mate. But yeah, for the most part, and we had like the psychic soothe in the area. It's not too bad. And yes, I have got low medicine, but I am producing medicine. I am actually making it, and they're harvesting it now. So that's not too bad. I'm growing chocolate, but I'm not going to have chocolate by the time we have winter. So if I get a chance to next season, I will hopefully get them enough chocolate here. I could probably recruit you at 1. Anything I could do here is I could probably say this patch is like super fertile. Where's a good spot? I could make a buck ton of chocolate. Like here's the patch here, right? It is not ready yet. It's 29% grown, and they would have planted that at the very beginning as well. We're lucky to harvest that in time for the next season. Chocolate is super fucking hard to get a lot of, unless like you happen to be like, oh, I don't know, pick a spot like that, like ultra green, like that, and be like, I am only going to grow chocolate on that. If you want to know how to grow something really fast, pick the darkest green area. It's also this little symbol that has like, I don't know, a plant in a circle. That's the one. That's the one that tells you that. So I look for that. That's why everywhere I grow, this isn't going to produce as much as that. Even though these are potatoes and strawberries, I'm going to get more potatoes because look, these ones are already ready. They're like 59 versus 12. They would have been planted about the same time. That's 12. That one's been planted afterwards, but that's about the same. That's 20. That's 11. So they're all around about the same, but these ones, 61, 60, they're substantially different. So that helps. How's my animals going? Pretty good. I've been mostly leaving them alone. Like this side has been left so alone for ages. How are they doing with food? 25,000 pemmican. 2,600 simple meals. I might be able to make more than that. I do know that they take very specific meals. I might lower the pemmican numbers. Pemmican's great for traveling. It really is. But I just don't need quite that many. Let's say like probably 15,000 is probably good pemmican. Although I'm actually going to say 25,000 is good pemmican. Anything more than that is probably a little too much. It says cooked packaged survival meals. Yeah, 23,000 is pretty good. I must have that as 120 something, right? Yeah, no, I only want these to be like the 25,000s, not 2,500. Sorry. Where's my button? There it is. Yeah, like 25,000 is kind of what I want. I think I had that as more or less. I don't know, I probably just changed that for the worse. Vince is in a daze. I probably made one of them worse than packaged survival meals. Those ones are other ones. Let's see, simple meal. So this one's up to like nearly 5,000. What I want to do, I know that this one's making a lot. I want to find one that's got, you've got pemmican. I want to snooze that. And I want to say, I know that the carnivore meals and stuff are further down, but I want to start making a lot more of these. I want to say up until like, not that, what's my zeros? There we go. About 1,000 of those. I'm not going to get it, but I'm going to try. Let's snooze that one. Get a vegetarian. I don't want it to be like the fine meals. I just want it to be standard. You can't get them in fours. They kind of waste resources as far as I'm concerned, but yeah. Do that. Let's try to get 1,000 of these. Okay, I have got these on like the lower down ones. Like I think one of these has it. That one's got carnivore survival meals, but they're only allowed to have like 10. That one's the one with the things. So yeah, I need them to start doing variety, my people. I should also do it as like nutrient paste as a fucking option, but I'm pretty sure they hate that. I have done it in the past, and my people kind of avoid eating it. I don't know if pets and stuff would eat it, maybe. If I was to put, I don't really want to be building stuff here, but if I was to slap one of these bastards down here somewhere like there, and then attach a thing to it, yeah, no. Let's say, or that was right before it. Let's see if I can get that right before it did the autosave. Because then it will change what they did instead of running wild. As long as they don't decide to be like murderous or, I don't know. Was it leave? Give up? That's the other one. As long as they don't do that, I don't care. Many menus allow you to drag settings to paint over, is it entries? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. It even works with things like outfits or food restrictions. Oh wait, no, I do know about that. That's a copy paste thing. It's interesting how it explains that. It allows you to like drag over it. All right. I don't know if I saved that. No. So yeah, I think I want pemmican to suspend. I think I will just set it up on this one. I don't want it to be lavish meals. I want carnivore and I want fine meals. And I want this to be like 1,000. And the only reason why I want it to be on these ones is I need it to be near the door. Because they'll use these for more than anything else. And I know that. That's why I'm doing that. So as far as that goes, one of these would be it. Vegetarian fine meals. This one's set up for it as well. That one's got vegetarian. That one's suspended for some reason. I guess I ran out of meat at one point. That one does simple meals. I need to slow down another one that does. That one's got carnivore meals suspended. Maybe why I'm not getting them. These ones all do pemmican and stuff. Packaged survival meals. I don't mind them doing pemmican and stuff. I just need them to calm the fuck down on some of the quantities. Like I legitimately just need them to be like, okay, I've got enough of that, work on other things. Because pemmican will last for ages, and it's great to have a lot of it, but they will make a lot. I'll save that as that. I'll just go through this. Oh, who? Young. Oh, because you guys had a punch up. Amiya, can you swing by? Let's just save him. Save that. Alright, let me go back there. I'm going to see if I can fix up the situation with the cooking. Because I have a lot of pemmican, and I know that I set it up so I would make a lot. And I also need to find these ones. There's a lot. But it is also the least. Let's move that. carnivore. I don't know why I had that turned off. I'm guessing they were using it and not actually like making something with it. The only thing I could think of for it, change that. Azula is like tossing and turning over there, but she's being adorable. Every time she like touches every time something like touches her ear, she's just like little like flicky ears in her sleep. Very cute. That one's fine. Some of these I don't mind where they are, but ones like this, Jesus Christ. Boz is having a tantrum. That's not quite enough for that, but that should stop them. Yeah. Azula is very adorable. She's like, she normally sleeps on her bed, but it is legitimately too hot for her. And she's got, she's a Russian Blue Cross. So her coat is super thick and super dense. So every single day I am brushing her like crazy and taking out just handfuls of fur from her coat every single day at the moment. A stallion has like joined us. Great, good on it. And you're an orange horse. How? Oh, actually, you're one that I can hunt. Let me set you up to hunt that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, she's pretty cute. Like the funny thing is, usually when I go for a shower and stuff like that, like she's literally waiting outside of the shower door for me to step out so she can get like water on her coat. So then she can sit there and watch the water droplets like fall off her coat. And then she like groom herself and stuff. I think it just helps. Like I have no problem with her doing it because so long as she gets like additional hydration, but it does require me to make sure that I have definitely rinsed everything off really, really well so I don't have like any soap suds or shampoos and stuff like that that could potentially drip on her. Like if I ever use like any kind of products where I'm like, I'm stepping out to like grab a fresh bar of soap or something like that, I'm like, you know, gotta shoo her away so that she doesn't get some kind of product on her or something. And then she's salty. Then she sulks. And she's like, oh, like she won't come back for the water. So then I'll have to go to her and like pat her down with like wet hands and stuff like that so that she can get like the water content on her coat. And then she enjoys it so much. Then she starts like rolling around like all roly-poly with like her legs up in the air and stuff. And it's very cute. Like she seems to enjoy it too much. But Phoenix, on the other hand, like he doesn't hate water. He definitely would not want to be like bathed or showered. He doesn't mind like having wet hands pat him and stuff, but he's not like queued up, ready to go post shower, you know. Can I deconstruct those? They've probably got resources in them. I love how they keep putting stuff in this, by the way. Just because it's sitting here. I'm pretty sure I didn't want that built, but they built it anyway. I wasn't paying attention. This is a hopper for this. What they normally do is they'll put food in it and then they'll use the machine and they'll make nutrient paste out of it. That's how it works. That's how you get extra food. But I haven't actually done that. I haven't used that for ages. So, yeah. But I think they've moved almost everything out of here. Almost everything. Like just a little bit of meat. There's a lot of meat actually there. And this is still in the way here. If I could just shrink this past here. What I want to do is I want to put I was gonna say I saw Rush was like flirting then. Rush tried to romance Maid by comparing her to a lovely maple tree. She became aroused and agreed to become Rush's lover. Great. There goes another problem with the fucking bedding situation. So yeah, if I bring all my savers up. All I can see is like as soon as they've moved this meat out of here, I'll put some wooden blocks in that spot. And where's my knight? There. Yeah, I'll put some wooden blocks in like this spot, that spot, and that spot. Close this back off. And then what I'm hoping to do is put air conditioners along here. And then because of that, I can then add a door and more wall pieces here. When these get made, then I can demolish the inside. And then I have a fully air-conditioned internal area, which will be really good. So there's no rush on that, which is kind of nice. And yeah, I'll get these orbital things in here working, which will let me trade things. I've still got people that are being prisoners. I'm still getting like more batteries and stuff built. I've got to turn that off if that's drawing too much. But I am getting like electricity. Like eventually I'll get up here on all the corners. They'll have that, I hope. I hope if they finish one of these, I'll start up a grow room. Even if I have to make it a grow area that's like dedicated towards like fucking trees or something like that. Like if I have to like encircle an area until I can close or something like that throughout summer with chocolate trees. I'm just so keen to get them to get some fucking chocolate trees because these people are fucking psychos up on this map. And they really just need to fucking chill. But apparently maybe they just need some chocolate to calm the fuck down. And then eventually my hospitals and shit will get built. But at least I'm getting beds. I do need to like deck out that area with the ventilation, the air conditioning, the beds, and so on and so forth. But this one's pretty much ready to go. There's only a couple more walls. And this one up here is done. They've just got to build in all the little bits and pieces, you know, like if I zoom right in, you can see it. So once these get in here, their bedrooms will be kind of considered as nice. I also need to finish adding like additional carpet because I think these were walls when I laid down carpet, so a lot of it's missing. I'll have to fix that up. But this should look pretty cool. These will be like glowing green. Eventually when they're done, I'll have green and red, red and green again. So this will look very fucking festive for Christmas. I'm going for that. I'm going for blue hospital. That's already lit up. Look at that. So my hospital is going to be blue. This is going to be colorful. It's going to be super colorful. These are going to be white. So these will be like big white windows kind of thing. This will be purple. Maybe that will be red. I don't know what variation I'll make this space. I'll change it. I'll see how I feel about it. Maybe like green and blue or something inside here, or just green since I'll have purple. I'm going for more greens on this map because I avoid it a lot in games. I don't hate green. I just avoid it on these because I like how like the blues and like the purples and stuff come out. By the way, purple is not a light color that you just get in core game. You have to mix a blue light and a red light to get these combinations. You can fuck with some good colors. You can also choose like granite or sandstone and really deeply enhance red. Or you can, I don't know, you'll see it as I like do stuff, as I like add things like this being white, this floor tile being white will absolutely pop once it's like white lights in here as well. So yeah, it's going to look good. I've still got so many fucking dead animals I'm going to have to get rid of and cremate. Somebody's going to have to be working on that like all the time, unfortunately. But at least tonight, like tomorrow, last night was terrible. They really just wanted to die. And I was this close to letting them. Tonight, they were a lot better. Once they actually started working on things and getting facilities, which is the reward of actually completing a task, they started calming the fuck down. When I got Psychic Soothe in the area, it was just magic. Everybody just calmed down so much. It stopped absolutely raging out. We started getting nice rooms. We started getting facilities. Like if I bring out the room stats display, like the dining room is terrible because that's a kitchen. Like as soon as I move that out of there, it should be better. This area, I can't even map because it's open. It's literally an open area and it's dirt. So it's not going to be good. The kitchen, it's medicore, could be better. Like the prisons and stuff, like they're still dull. They're still unimpressive because I don't have like nice things in there. I also don't have like powered light. I don't have, it's not clean. I don't have all the best stuff, you know, like how's this hospital going? This should be going pretty good. It's a luxuriously spacious, very impressive hospital, but it's ugly because the floor is wood and it's slightly dirty. So if I change this to a sterile tile, and it's very extremely hard to see, especially if you're on a phone, there's like puke and there's like some little like trash there. And there's probably like some animal waste probably in here somewhere as well. Like there's some dust there. And that's bringing the entire place down. But the wooden floors themselves, they like, they don't like them. I actually like the wooden floors a lot. And when I first started playing RimWorld, I was super keen to have like wood everywhere because I'm like, man, it looks great. It's like a log cabin effect, and it's like they kind of look like polished hardwood floors. Like, it's really nice. And they were like, no, the room is ugly and the floor is ugly. And I'm like, but I like it. So yeah, it's even like concrete. I like concrete, and it's like, it's quite ugly. It's like, all right, I guess I won't have nice things. We can't have nice things. We can have sterile tile, and we can have like various granites. Steel is actually, I could put steel in. I could actually get away with colored steel in the kitchen. I can make that gold if I wanted to. I've probably got enough gold, give or take, between my two maps. I can start buying gold. That'd be amazing.